Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of The Long Dark. So, I went ahead and I cleaned out my inventory. We're still in the Desolation Point Lighthouse. Cleaned out my inventory. We're at 54 pounds out of 66. I tried to leave everything I possibly could behind. Still have a pry bar, hatchet, knife, just things that I think I'm going to need. Food-wise, we don't have much. I don't expect to be out long, and I expect to pick up a decent amount of canned foods and stuff like that. So we currently have 13 hours of daylight left. We're feeling 100% condition, so we should have a lot of fun. We should be able to explore a decent amount of this place and get a decent amount of supplies. And then, like the plan that I said in the last episode was we're just going to pack rat it all back home. So we're just going to pretty much put everything that we need, everything that we find, everything that we want to keep, we're just going to put on ourselves and just slowly make the slow, long, encumbered trip back to Mystery Lake, back to the gas station. I'm sorry, Coastal Highway, not Mystery Lake. So, I do apologize also if you hear in the background screaming. That's just what happens. There's kids outside my window screaming all the time, 24/7. It's really nice. I love it. Definitely don't hate it at all. Also, when they ride like super... by the way, who makes scooter wheels? Why did somebody decide that the roughest plastic in the world, the loudest plastic in the world, was the great idea for scooter wheels? Don't know, but they did it, and I hate them for it because it's very noisy. Oh God, we've got a wolf. He's gonna run at us. Oh, my sensitivity was like crazy high. No wonder I couldn't do anything about it. I was too busy just throwing my damn hands around. No afflictions, huh? We just got attacked by a wolf and we're okay with that? Let's go and check my clothing real quick. That damn it. Wolf attacks really take away a lot of your clothing, which is just quite annoying. I'm assuming these are the wolf prints. Didn't even see where he was. All of a sudden, I heard growling. Oh, God. Yeah, we definitely got to go hunting soon and start curing out some deer hides because we are going to need a lot of them to keep the clothing that we have up to par and repaired and everything. I think I just saw him. Nope, that's a rabbit. I'm just hoping we don't run into that wolf again. Gonna keep a flare out just because it's a little bit easier than a gun. But yeah, so we're gonna need to go hunting. So I'm thinking we might be able to make a trip into Coastal Highway, or not Coastal Highway. God, I'm just forgetting all the names to all these different places. I'm thinking we can make a trip into Pleasant Valley. Pleasant Valley seems to have a ton of deer that run around there, and that is definitely what we need. We need a little hunting trip. So that's probably next after we deal with Desolation Point and getting all the things we need from this area. That's when we'll probably, after we get back to the Coastal Highway and drop everything off, then we'll probably work our way. Is that a full box? It's a full box of ammunition. That's great. A bedroll. I don't think we're going to need another one, but I'm going to go ahead and take it. These rabbits that run around out here, I keep thinking they're wolves. But yeah, so we're probably going to go hunting in Pleasant Valley just because that is definitely something that we need to do. That is on our list because, yeah, we need to get a lot of deer hides cured for the future because it's only a matter of time before these clothes that we're wearing deteriorate to a point where they're not doing what they should be doing. An open book. That's interesting. Good God, these kids outside my window are driving me nuts. All right, I think we're good with the church. I think that's everything. Oh, we did forget there is a book right here. We can grab that. We are going to try to just grab everything. Not the reclaimed wood. That stuff is easy to get. I would pick it up, in the past, but nowadays reclaimed wood is so easy. You can just hatchet up a box or something and get a couple pieces or, cedar limber and get some actual firewood or something. So I'm not too concerned about that. Books are pretty nice just because they really do bump up the probability of starting a fire. Like it really jumps through the roof when you use a book for some reason. I guess books are just flammable. But then again, it matters about what type of matches and starter and all that stuff. But books tend to be the ones where if you don't have many skill, you can get like a fire starter, a book, and some, reclaimed wood or something, and you could do 100% chance of starting a fire, which is very nice. So books are nice to have. They are very heavy though, so you have to think about that. But yeah, so we got the church. There's not many places before the church, really, that I'm too concerned about. Getting the next big place is going to be the... I thought there was a car over here for some reason. The next big place is going to be the factory. That's going to have a decent amount of stuff in it. And that's going to take a decent amount of time to go through as well. It's probably going to be a multi-trip thing as well, just because the factory's pretty big. And I don't think we're going to be able to pick up all the things from the inside. We also have to be concerned about the bear. This is the same area that I got attacked by a bear. Or, well, I attacked the bear, and then the bear got payback. And didn't go well. So, but there's the factory. There's a pretty decent amount of stuff in the factory, if I can remember correctly. We're just going to try to do a quick little... I guess, oh, there's a wolf right there. We're just going to do a quick little grab of just most things in there real quick. Just anything that's laying out in the open, and then we'll come back before we leave and make sure that we go through it a little more thoroughly and grab everything that we're going to need. That's not what I want to hear. A bunch of wolves howling. But yeah, so we're just going to do the obvious pickup first, just anything that's obviously needs to be picked up that we want to take. Then we'll come back and do the more thorough of searching literally everywhere. Well, we'll see how it goes, actually. We'll see. I don't quite remember the factory. It's been a little while since poop on my face. I'm going to go ahead and just get in the car because I saw that this guy was running. Didn't know what he was doing, so I'm just going to sit in the car for a little bit. Let's just search it. Why not? Nope, all good. Okay. Oh, there's cloth back there, but I don't think we really need that. He gonna attack me? Or is he just running? He's just running for the sake of running? Or is he running because there's a bear? Which is another possibility. Just trying to... There he is. Oh yeah, he's coming up here, all right. Run. Run, 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 get in the truck. Woo! I have no idea how close that wolf was, but doesn't matter. I ran away. I made it. Okay. Radio doesn't work. I don't know where that wolf is, but hopefully you can't get in here. Oh, I forgot about these little outside buildings too. Oh man, there's going to be a ton of stuff here. We're already encumbered, and we just made it here. But yeah, this is pretty much what Desolation Point's going to be for us. Good God, this place is a mess. It's just going to be grabbing supplies. It's going to, because we're not going to come back. Once we're done, well, I say we're not going to come back, but we are going to eventually come back just because we're going to need to get arrowheads. But for now, we're just making sure that we're grabbing all the useful material that we're going to need at our base camp while we're here. So that way, Desolation Point will just be a place that we do our what is it, forging? I think it's, yeah, forging, right? Nope. Trying to pick up everything I can. Oh man, I'm glad. So it's actually not Monday when I'm recording this, believe it or not. I'm actually recording this early because the past couple weeks I've been a terrible failure and have been forgetting the Long Dark series on Monday, and it hasn't been going out. And today is actually Thursday? Today Thursday? Yeah, today is Thursday. So I'm getting this done quite early, which is good because that means it'll be done, it'll be ready to go out, and people will be able to enjoy it. And I won't have to upload it late like I have been the past couple weeks. But But yeah, it's I'm surprised with it being the middle of June. We had our first little heat wave in the beginning of June, but for the most part, and I'm totally going to jinx myself now by saying this, but for the most part, we haven't really had a bad heat wave since that very first one, where it was hot for like probably a week long heat wave of over 100. But since then, it's been in the 70s, and it's been reasonable, which is nice. I didn't know you actually held the little thing of matches. I know you held the little match when you lit them, but I didn't think you held the match box when you were just holding them. That's interesting. We don't need shoes. Could use lantern fuel. Granola bar. This is all the stuff that I knew I was going to pick up, which is why I didn't bother bringing much food, which is something that is actually a pretty good thing, because more than likely you're going to end up getting food. So if you have a lot on you, I wouldn't take it with you, just because you're going to end up getting more. I just bring enough that that's, you know, enough that if I get hungry, I think I'll be able to survive on. Alright, we don't need an old bedroll. That just gives us cloth. We don't really need cloth for anything. We have a bunch of it as it is. Ooh, there we go. Getting some good things here. Down vest. I think this is something... Can I wear a vest also? No. Okay, well that's stupid. We don't need that then. I thought I could wear a vest also along with a jacket, but no, it's apparently one or the other. Which doesn't really make sense to me. I don't need another lantern. But yeah, that doesn't really make sense to me. You would think in a survival situation, you would put on as many layers as you possibly can. Like jackets on jackets on jackets on vests. But I guess not. That's what I would do, at least. I would be putting on like 3 different pairs of pants if it was as cold as it was. Oh yeah. Man, these places are a mess. I don't know what happened to the previous people. I can't wait for the storyline too. That's something else I've been waiting for the Long Dark. I like Sandbox. Don't get me wrong, Sandbox is a lot of fun. It's challenging in its own kind of slow pace, nice, relaxing sort of way, which is good. That there's a game out there that will keep you entertained, but it's also a slower pace game. It's not, I mean, this game can get very action-y, but for the most part, it's pretty slow pace. How overweight are we now? 78 pounds out of 66. I think I'm going to go ahead and head back and drop off some stuff before we come back in. Actually, let's go and get the boat. While we're out here, let's go ahead and let's get all the way to the boat. And let's clear out the boat of anything that might be on it. Just because I know I'm already overweight as it is, so I don't want to go inside the factory and just get even more overweight. At least from here, there's not going to be so much stuff on here that's going to slow me down. Then the lighthouse is right there. So even if I can't run, I'll just stumble back to the lighthouse. But luckily with the clothes I'm wearing, this wind that would typically, I could just tell by how fast and loud it is, this wind would typically be a problem for me. But right now it feels like 36 degrees. I'm not even losing body temperature, not even moving, which is just amazing. I love once you get the clothes. The clothes is the hardest thing to get, but once you get them, oh man, it's a lifesaver. It's a game changer. It really is. Because you can stay out more, you can do more things during the day. You don't have to worry about huddling up or losing your warmth or getting hypothermia as easily. It's still possible when it gets very, very cold, but just on an average day, for the most part, you're not really gonna get to the point where you're having troubles. So, all right. So we're inside the house. Ooh, is that a fish? Is that mine? Can I pick up the... Oh, I can. Yeah, that thing is heavy. Wow, okay, just a fish on the ground. Why not? I'm not complaining. Can't get that box from here. But yeah, so I like Sandbox. Sandbox is a lot of fun. It's you know, a good it's a good cross between getting things accomplished, but also like a nice slow pace. It's not too crazy, which is enjoyable. But you know, I've played Sandbox for a long time. I actually looked at it the other day and realized that I've been playing the Long Dark for years now at this point, like over 2 years. I've been playing The Long Dark. About 2 years actually, coming up June or July of 2014 when I got the alpha version after backing it. And so I've been playing sandbox mode for about 2 years. And I'm still enjoying it, definitely. Like, I wouldn't be playing it every week if I didn't enjoy it. But it's definitely going to be really nice once that body scared me. It's definitely going to be nice once the campaign mode comes out, or the storyline mode, just because that'll be a nice change of pace. You know, you don't have to worry too much about having to survive, I think. I don't think survival definitely still has to be an aspect. That's a big key of the game as it is, but I don't know if it's going to be as difficult. I don't know. I'm honestly not sure what to expect, but what I am going to do, since we're here, what's the point of lugging the scrap metal back to this place if I'm just going to, you know, why leave from here if I'm just going to need it later here? So just drop those scrap metal pieces there. We'll finish searching the ship. I like searching the ship because you always seem to find a bullet. I found one earlier, but I don't know if I'll be able to find another one. Bullets. I think last time I found a box of ammo somewhere, which was very nice. But yeah, no, I'm excited for the storyline. I want to see how it's gonna work, because at this point, my brain has also just gotten to the point where I think that this is a sandbox game, you know, with there being no storyline. So I'm really interested in seeing, there's another bullet. There's bullets everywhere. You just have to look for them. But I'm just interested in seeing how they're going to make it a story. You know, how difficult is survival going to be when they're also trying to tell a story, because you can imagine if the player's dying consistently, just over and over and over, because the weather's too harsh, or, you know, they get caught up in a storm, they can't progress in the storyline. So it would make them not want to play. So I couldn't imagine that the survival aspect's going to be too bad. But then again, that is kind of like a major point of the game, is you have to try to survive. Surviving is a difficult thing. So I don't know. I'm not sure how all that's going to work out, but I'm excited to see. I bet I can't use the harpoon gun. That'd be awesome. But yeah, so I don't know. I'm interested in seeing, but as of right now, we just need a release date of when that is going to be possible, which is unsure as of yet. But I know that they want to make sure that the next... Here's another bullet. So many bullets. I know that they said that the next time they say a release date, that is going to be the release date. They don't want to do it again where, you know, they say a release date and they end up not being able to get around and do it at that time, because they've done that in the past, which is kind of common. Honestly, I don't really fault game companies for doing that. It's just kind of a thing that game companies do nowadays, that I've noticed. It just seems like every time anybody ever releases a release date, you just kind of sit there and go, okay, well, let's get close to that date so they can delay it. And I know Hinterland's a really good team, and I definitely have confidence with them, but it's very easy to say a date, and it's very tough to make it to that date, definitely. And I couldn't imagine with making, like, video games, that's got to be pretty tough, especially when something like storyline. With videos, it's tough enough with making videos if you want to get them out by a certain date and, like, make sure that they're out. So I can totally understand companies not being able to produce games at dates that they say, but I don't know. I'm wondering when they're thinking. I'm hoping this year at some point, because I'd really like to get to 2016 and have a story mode. I really wouldn't like to go the rest of 2016 without one. I think that would really be a kind of a downer, just because then it would be coming up on 3 years before the story mode. So I'm thinking they're going to do it in 2016, probably towards the end, but I honestly don't know. I would love to know, but I don't know. I'm just really interested in how it's all going to work. I don't know how the story mode is gonna work, because I know how sandbox works, but story mode's totally different. Goddamn wolf. Oh, he's running away. Huh. Okay. Sure. I'll take that. I'm okay with that. Am I going to be able to make it up this? That seems very steep. That seems too steep. I don't know if I'll be able to make it up this. No, I'll make it. Okay. Where's that wolf at? If it jumps on me and scares me, I swear to God. There it is. Okay, he's far enough away. He's far enough away that I don't think he's going to cause any problems, hopefully. But we're working our way back to the lighthouse just because we are very encumbered. We're too encumbered. So we need to drop some stuff. And then next time is when we'll be entering the factory because we pretty much cleared out the church, little buildings around the factory, and the Riken, the boat. So hopefully next time we'll be able to clear out the factory. And then from there, I think that's about it, to be 100% honest. There's not many locations in Desolation Point in terms of buildings that might have supplies. So I think once we clear out the factory in the next episode, after that, we should be ready to head on back. So the next episode might just consist of either clearing out the factory, depending on how long that takes, or it might be clearing out the factory and starting the journey back. So we might be heading back to Coastal Highway already, but I'm not sure. We're going to have to see in the next episode, because I like to keep these around a reasonable time, and it's sometimes difficult to do that. But what I'm doing currently is just putting everything that I've found in here, just kind of holding everything that I think is necessary, but, you know, I don't want to keep on me, like the better knives and stuff, you know, better, all this stuff. I don't really necessarily need to be holding 3 things of accelerant, you know, and I don't need to be sharpening my knives and whatnot. So, yeah, I'm just kind of throwing everything that I... Oh, is that done? Oh, well, that's unfortunate. God, we got a lot of stuff in here. Got a lot of food products. There we go. And I think... Oh, God, yeah, we got a lot of these. Let's go ahead and get rid of the good ones. We'll keep a shitty one on us just in case something were to happen. We'll do 6 to make sure that we have 5 left. We'll just take 1 emergency stem if we need it. We don't need any water purification tablets. Those are just... They're nice to have, but we don't need them on us. So we're back down to 57 pounds, which is good. How much is this cabinet door up to? 63 out of 88. Okay. So we still have 8 hours of daylight left, which is good. Which means we could probably go back out, too, which is nice. But I'm going to eat a little bit of food here. Try not to get any sort of parasites or anything. And drink some water. Trying to keep my food low so that way we have more space to keep stuff, but we're doing pretty good. I'm just going to go ahead and head up here and get a little bit of sleep. We'll just do an hour of rest, and then hopefully I'll have enough time to run back over to the factory and clear that out real quick. So, oh, we might have a storm coming in. I don't know. We'll have to see. It definitely sounds like a storm. 23 days, 21 hours, and 40 minutes we've survived. A pretty decent amount of time, but I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here. Next time, we're going to clear out the factory and then probably start working our way back to the Coastal Highway. So we're not out in Desolation Point very long. We were just out here to grab everything that we could, and then we're going to head on back. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Remember to hit the like button. It really does help me out. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.